What's up guys, Mr. Turbo 458 here. Today I'm going to talk to you about why you should buy Gold Hog matting. Kind of smells weird. Anyway. Okay, so here's why you should buy Gold Hog matting. You have confidence that you're going to catch the gold. You know it's doing its job because this does do its job. Speed. It's a very fast running mat. You can run crazy water speeds over it. You can run a crazy amount of material through it, and it works. Sure, your riffles load up a little bit, and your slots here, like this is Talon mat, this one's Scrubber, and this one is UR. I don't know what UR, but the mat is. Haha, just kidding. Anyway. So, sure, it's going to load up a little bit. You'll have a little bit of blondes and some heavy stuff like black sand and garnets and that type of thing if you have those in your area. Lead a lot of time builds up in there. But these mats have a very quick exchange rate, meaning all this material in this, under this riffle here, in there, and all the grooves in this mat and the Talon, and even the UR, when it's running, you can see all the material just like vibrating around and dancing and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. This one you'll actually see rocks go from this groove here. See if I can get a close up. You actually see rocks coming from, let's see, yeah, it's this way. You actually see rocks come in here, and then they sit in this groove, then they'll actually back up into this groove. When the water flow is going that way, the rocks actually move backwards. And I think that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen, because they show it on their videos, Gold Hog does, but to see it happen in person, it's just cool. Let's see, where were we? Yes. So there's no complex riffle systems. There's no expanded metal. I mean, you could run expanded metal. There's no like riffle system that comes off and that type of thing. It's all very simple. Now, these mats work because of proportional force. If you have not seen Gold Hog's video on proportional force, go look at it. I'll put a link right here, a little bubble that'll pop up hopefully. Go watch it. Watch it 3 times. It's incredibly long, it's boring, and you're kind of like, I don't understand 90% of this crap, but the more you watch it, the more you understand, and the more the factors play into actually running a sluice the right way. Check that out. And that's why these mats work, is because there's a lot of science that went into designing these, and Gold Hog proves that point. So it's a very good product, very good marketing as well. They are very efficient mats. Now I ran 9 5-gallon buckets of material or dirt through this little sluice. It's 6 inches wide, and I think it's about 30, maybe it's 40 inches long total. And yes, it looks exactly like a Gold Hog. It kind of just ended up there because design changes and stuff like that. But it's pretty small. Doc will probably call it a toy. But this is a very serious mini high banker, because I can just dump a shovel load of dirt in here and it just washes out. And it's only running on a 2200 GPH pump. But it has enough proportional force to kick out like 1-inch rocks and stuff like that, and that's only running at maybe an 11-degree angle, which is pretty hot. But I ran this at a 15-degree angle, and I was catching all kinds of gold, fine gold. So that's what's great about the Gold Hog mats, is you can run a lot of material, and it's just going to hold on to the gold. Now there is a point, obviously, where if you pitched it, or angled the sluice too much, or had too much flow with too much angle, yeah, you're probably going to blow the mats out and you're not going to catch any gold, but you wouldn't see any blondes building up, or any sand. You wouldn't see anything holding in the mats, so that'd be a dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. Moving forward here, very rugged mats. They're EPDM rubber. Very good construction. They're actually extruded, and they're actually pretty straight for being extruded, believe it or not. The Scrubber's a little bit warpy, but not too bad. Very durable. Like, you can just bend them. They have a little memory to them, but for the most part, like, you could just have these things rolled up you know, rolled up and whatever, and they just take it. They're very durable. There's that memory I'm talking about, but very durable, awesome stuff. I think they're good to like 200 degrees Fahrenheit, I want to say, and like -20 or something. I think that's Fahrenheit. It might be C. Who knows? Anyway. Okay, and you can cut it to fit. Now, these mats come 36 inches wide, essentially. So if you have a 36-inch wide sluice, then depending on how long it is, you can just link these together in your 36-inch wide sluice. Obviously, these aren't 36 inches anymore. But, so if you look at the side profile, you've got the scrubber here. And it would normally go in like this. So you need to cut it, this say 6-inch wide, you cut it 6 inches wide. And then you link the mats together. They have these interlocking, like an interlocking system on there. I can't get it to focus, sorry. But they all lock together, and that's how you glue them together, and that makes it really durable. Now, you don't have to glue these instantaneously. You can actually just put them together. You tape the back side with Gorilla Tape. Don't use any other tape, Gorilla Tape. And you can put a small strip of tape on the top. Then you can test run it and go, well, I don't like this turbulent zone up here. I think it should be here. You can play with it, and if, say, you have too much talent or too much scrubber, you can take that section out and you can tape in another piece just to test it before you glue these together permanently with Gorilla Super Glue. Use Gorilla Super Glue. Anyway, it really holds on to gold. It's great. It almost holds on to gold too well sometimes when you wash them out. When I washed that one out last time, I had really, really fine gold in it still, but whatever. I'm not concerned about that unless, you know, it's like 3 specks of gold in there. It's like, woo. Okay, I mean, gold is gold, but let's get real, people. Anyway, they also have different designs for all applications, for stream sluices, dredges, etc. You can find all those. Now, the downside to this is the cost. It's very expensive if you need a lot of different matting. These are like 35-ish average per 36-inch strip. So if you have like a 10-inch wide sluice, you're really only going to be able to get 3 mats of your width out of 1 strip of 36, and you'll have 6 inches left over. So that in mind, it's going to be a little pricey, but if you want the confidence of knowing that you're catching every piece of gold that you possibly can, that's the mat for you. Cutting and gluing is tricky. There's a video on that. I'll try and put a link to it right here. Watch that 3 times before you do it. Let's see. The downside to these is once they're glued, they're glued. You can't take them apart without probably cutting them. And if you want to change your setup, you're going to have to make a whole new mat. So if that's something that you don't want to do, don't get this mat. Another downside is you're going to be shoveling more. A lot more. Because you can dump so much material so quickly into these sluice boxes with this matting that you'll find you can actually run more material. So downside, upside. It's kind of both. You get more time to shovel and less time running. So that's a positive note. Overall, my ending conclusion, because this video is getting super long, it's a great product. They stand behind it. It's well engineered. It's tested well. It was built basically exactly with science in mind and flow and everything. It's a quality product. It actually freaking works. If you don't believe me, fine. Go with your other system. But this mat actually freaking works. Very fast shipping. When I ordered it, I got it literally 3 days later, I think. I'm in the US though, so maybe that has something to do with it. International's probably longer. Customs and all that BS. The product support is great. If you email them, I'm sure they'll get right back to you quickly. It says on their website. And also they stand behind their product. I don't know if these are made in the USA. I couldn't really find information on that, but I really hope it is. Aside from that, thanks for watching. This little mini sluice is great. I actually ended up modifying a few things. I put in a smoothing flap, like a dampener flap, and then I reworked that back section. So we're going to see how that works tomorrow, and I'll get some video up for you. On that note, go check out goldhog.com, check out Gold Hog videos on YouTube, and I hope this helps you. I kind of wish Gold Hog would do a video on why you should buy their mats and the basics of it. No, I'm not paid or compensated in some form or fashion to do this video. I was not, sadly. But Doc, if you need somebody to test out your products, look me up, because you can send me anything you want for free. But no, seriously, I just feel this is all really good information for people considering buying this mat. One note, if you're happy babysitting your little stream sluice or whatever you have, and you like dribbling in a little bit of material at a time and watching it for 4 hours before, you know, putting more in, you've got, what, I don't know, your little green scoop that you're putting material in with, and you have to put, you know, 1 in per hour or something. If you want that, not the mat for you. If you want to run fast, furious, and catch all the freaking gold, well, those other people are down at the sluice trickling into their little boxes, then this is the mat for you. What are my other notes here? Oh, if you don't like experimenting with mat setups, tuning your sluice, making things work properly, and you don't want to mess with it ever, don't buy Gold Hog mats, because it does take some fine tuning. It takes a lot of knowledge and proportional force. Watch that video. Also, let's see. Ah, yes. However, once tuned, your mats are set, your sluice angles figured out, you got your water flow right, all those things. You can run the crap out of your mats, out of your sluice, whatever you have. You can just run, not worry about losing gold once it's tuned. That is the key. So, that being said, I still think Gold Hog mat's great. I like to tinker though, so maybe some lazy people out there that are happy with their pans. I mean, gold panning's fun, but if you want a lot of gold and you have a high banker, Gold Hog mats, that's where it's at. Anyway, thank you for watching this incredibly long video. I hope there was some humor that you found funny in it, maybe. Probably not. But anyway, I think I covered all the key points. That being said, have a good day. Happy prospecting and good luck to you. And like I say, Gold Hog mats are where it's at.